All right, folks, here we go. A little bit of a traffic problem getting here. But wait till you see the mob that's at the Rhode Island State House. This is to support the Palestinians. We are live at the Rhode Island State House. Wait till you see in just a moment. Even though it's pouring rain. Huge pro-Hamas mob. You're going to see in just a moment. I thought they would reschedule because of the rain. They have not. Wait till you see the large crowd that is out here for the Palestinians against Israel. We're coming up right now. We're going to get right up on the steps. Again, it's like a flood getting here. Folks, huge mob. Share that you are watching. And I believe they're going to march afterwards. So we had a little problem getting here due to the traffic and all the rain. But we have arrived. Where do you see this crowd? This is the pro-Palestinian crowd. Look at this. Wow.
And we are on the right side of history today. Give it up! My name is Clint Bailey, and I am speaking on behalf of Ronald Toyle. He is a formerly incarcerated black man, as myself. He has spent 8.5 years behind bars in Rhode Island. He is a veteran in Korea. Fought for United States law, and he was going to speak today about the injustice that the United States is doing in Israel against Palestine. He is also waiting for a heart transplant at this very moment. So let's give our peace and prayers to Ron. Hope he gets better.
Folks, again, we are at the Rhode Island State House. Good. Thank you, Ann.
It is completely insane what is happening in Palestine. It should not be like this. I am frustrated, and I see that everyone around me is frustrated. See, our United States government, our tax money, our land, we are all neighbors here. You see, the United States government and the West are manipulating this situation for their capitalist interests.
Let's look at this crowd.
Without any regard for humanity. None. Gaza is the largest open-air prison in the world. 2 million people held in the area. One night the size of Rhode Island.
Folks, I see some of the signs
I was taught in middle
around
school
the vest.
that Rhode Island,
Look at this massive
like
crowd.
people would go to a map and
Folks,
point
share that
to
you're
Rhode
watching.
Island,
This is Rhode Island State House.
and it was the smallest state.
Pro-Hamas rally.
One night the size of Rhode Island. The largest open-air prison. You understand what that means?
Folks, again, it is Ron on the scene live stream.
And by air, denied access to food, water, electricity.
We'll go around to the other side as well.
Denied the freedom to see their loved ones. This was long before October 7th.
It's a suicide bomber.
25 years, but I can only imagine how long this has really been going on. You understand? This is the same wrongful imprisonment, the abusive, the racism, the capitalism, the complete disregard for black and brown lives that has been seen in the U.S. for 400 years.
Folks, we do have police presence over on that side. We want to show you some different signs of the crowd. Folks, BLM is here. There's a much bigger crowd than I thought in this pouring rain, Providence, Rhode Island State House. Folks, there are signs, all Jews out of Rhode Island. Wow. Look at this, right on the steps of your State House. Keep in mind, in Gaza, gay people are not allowed, child brides, and the only religion allowed is Muslim.
And you're going to tell them that they're wrong? I don't think so. To the people in Gaza, try and hold on. Be strong and fight for your right. We care about you, and we are standing with you. Is Rhode Island standing with Gaza? Is Rhode Island standing with Palestine? Is Rhode Island standing with the Intifada? To the American people, remember that this is the same system we are fighting at home. A global, systematic system.
Total anti-Semitism. Look at this mob.
Wow. Our border walls to our federal government, investing billions in military aid to Israel, while our housing and schools are in shambles.
No mention about the hostages.
It's the same police training,
It is BLM.
the same corporations, the same racist, systematic
Ceasefire.
system, the same political interests shared between the state of Israel and the United States government.
Look at this. Folks, your Rhode Island State House.
The Intifada is global. Now, I am
Look at they have the
last
child.
finger, and we will commence the march. But
Folks,
before
now they're
that,
going to march
I
around.
want to say a chant. From the river to the sea.
Oh, boy.
From the river to the sea.
Folks, this is for genocide of the Jews.
From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
That means throw all Jews in the Mediterranean Sea. That is the chant to eradicate the Jewish people. Folks, look at this. Rhode Island State House.
When Palestine is
Pro-Hamas rally.
When Palestine is under attack, what do we do? When Gaza is under attack, what do we do? What do we do?
Wow. Look at the signs. No more Jews in Rhode Island. Wow. Terrible. Get the Jews out of the State
We do not
House.
just stand here today on the steps of the State House
How?
protesting for the liberation of Palestine. We are taking this
Folks.
to the streets of Providence so that all of
Nothing about hostages. No condemning of Hamas. Nothing about the music festival.
Has been going on for too long. 75 years plus is too long. We say it must end today. It must end tomorrow. We will keep marching until it is over.
Look at this anti-Semitic rally.
This being said, we are about to march, and I want to give you some important details for you to know.
Folks, they're going to
First
take
of
over the
all,
streets.
People look out for the folks with the flags and the yellow vests. They are our marshals today. They will be helping us to follow our routes, follow their instructions. Second, if you are somebody with children, if you are somebody with a
share that you are
disability,
watching.
we don't want you at the back. We want you at the front, setting the pace for us. We will not leave anyone.
Thank you to the stars on this pouring rain Saturday on the scene live
Third of
stream.
all, we have our banners gathered at the back
Pro-Hamas
already.
rally.
We ask people to form up and stay behind the banners so that our march is united. Let's get a cheer one more time before we get moving. Free Palestine, 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 free Palestine. Give it up for yourselves. Let's march.
Folks, you're watching live coverage. Folks, pouring rain Saturday. Look at this crowd, and now they're going to march through the streets of Providence. No mention of the hostages. Look at this outfit. Folks, they have people dressed up as suicide bombers. No mention of the people that were killed. Nothing. Wow. There's a Palestinian outfit. Folks, I see Black Lives Matter. This is what it looks like. Folks, this is the face of anti-Semitism. Look at that. I can't get over the sign, all Jews out of Rhode Island. Wow. Right on the steps of your Rhode Island State House. What a disgrace. All right, we're going to find our way. We want to watch the marchers. Folks, we're going to try to work our way. We want to be in the front part. What an unbelievable. I can't believe I'm witnessing this. Remember, share that you are watching. You can type in someone's name. That should notify them that we are here. I got to admit, I thought because of the rain that would deter people, but absolutely not. Wow. Can you imagine if it was 70 degrees? Wow. There's a lot of police here. Now, I do not see any type of counter-protesters, but I am just thrown at the blatant anti-Semitism. Nothing about the hostages, nothing about Hamas, all negative towards the United States and Israel. Wow. And folks, again, for those that may not be familiar, when they talk about from the river to the sea, that means they're going to eradicate, that's genocide. That is wipe out all Jewish people in Israel and drown them in the Mediterranean Sea. That's their calling card. When you hear that, from the river to the sea, that is the calling card of anti-Semitism. What a disgrace. There's the police. We're going to be right at the front. Folks, again, one on the Saturday. I'm going to thank everyone that's watching Cranston PD Live last night. Hey, awesome. Look at this. What a disgrace. Wow. No Jews welcome. Black Lives Matter. Look at them dressed up as the Hamas members. Oh, and there's a sign on the paragliders. Wow. Who cares about the hostages? Folks, what an absolute disgrace in Providence with the anti-Semitism that's obvious. Folks, again, thank you for the stars. If you like this on-the-scene live stream coverage, your way to do that is to send 200, look at that, from the river to the sea. Look at that, right on a sign. Now, because I can't zoom in on a lot of this stuff simply because of the weather. Look at that, but from the river to the sea. That's the calling card. Oh, here we go with the chant. Folks, this is Providence, Rhode Island. Anti-Israel, anti-Semitic march. It is so wet. Now, Providence police have a big presence here. Look at the size of this mob. Folks, there's that sign. Look at that. From the river to the sea means eradicate all Jewish people. Did you ever think you'd see... Look at them dressed up as the Hamas terrorists.
Build the road.
Wow.
Build the road. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Folks, look, it goes all the way back to the State House. This is go by Providence Place Mall. I never thought I would see this type of anti-Semitism in Providence. I did not. I never thought I'd see it in 2023. This is what you saw in Germany in the 30s. Wow. Look at them all dressed up like the Hamas fighters. Wow. Huh. Holy cow. Folks, remember Governor McKee, the biggest threat is MAGA Republicans. Look at this. This is Providence. This is anti-Semitism on full display. What do you see when I show you how deep this crowd goes? And there's the Providence police are going to give them a police escort through the city. Folks, look at it. It goes all the way back to the steps. Wow. How about there was a sign mocking the hostages. Who cares about the hostages? Folks, they are supporting the group that decapitated infants. They are supporting the group that has Americans held hostage. And remember, if they say ceasefire, that means Hamas remains in charge. Wow. Look at this. All Jews. I don't even want to read that anymore. Now, how is that allowed? Isn't that hate speech? Folks, you're watching live coverage. Share that you are watching. Here come the police on the sidewalk. Look at that. Talking about... Wow. Folks, I'm in Gaza. Juan has gone to Gaza. Oh. Look at this. Folks, Juan in the pouring rain. I can't get over the ones dressed as the paragliders for the music festival. There's BLM. Wow. Wow. Put the Jews in the sea is another sign. Folks, this is Providence in 2023. The Rhode Island Democrat Party. I'll tell you this, there's no Republicans here. Wow. What a disgrace. What about the hostages? Folks, infants decapitated, women raped and murdered, children, civilians. They want to fight, we're going to fight the Jews. Folks, look at this. And look at that with the State House in the background.
You're not from the picture, are you? Are you the picture?
Yeah.
Are you the first?
Hey, why don't you go to Gaza? What about the hostages? What about the hostages, lady? What about the hostages? What about the hostages? Yeah. Keep walking. Why don't you go to Gaza? What about the hostages? What about the hostages? Yeah? Why did you go to Gaza? Yeah. You want to eradicate the Jews. You're an anti-Semite. You're an anti-Semite. You want to? How come you can't be Jewish in Israel? How come you can't be Jewish in Gaza? Why don't you screw? Yeah. That's right. Folks, they know Juan is here. Yes, folks, if you enjoyed that, don't worry, there's tons of cops. Screw this crowd. Lady, why don't you go detonate? Why don't you volunteer, be a suicide bomber? Folks, if you enjoyed the exchange, you could send 200 stars, 500 stars. Look at this in Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know why they're blaming Trump. Back to the front. Folks, remember, you can share that you're watching. Type in where you're watching from. This is Providence. There's the skyline. Folks, again, you're watching live coverage.
The occupation's got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. The occupation's got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. The occupation's got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. The occupation's got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Hey. Folks, you're watching live coverage, pro-Hamas rally, anti-Semitism in Rhode Island. There's Juan on the scene live stream. I never thought I would see this in 2023. I want to remind people, ceasefire means Hamas remains in charge. There's nothing about hostages. See all the ceasefire now? They have been chanting from the river to the sea, which means put all the Jews into the Mediterranean Sea. I want to remind people, I spent 2 weeks in Israel, traveling all over. I know much more about this than, I think I'm the only local member of the media that's actually been to Israel and seen this. So their little slogans and their catchphrases and the way they try to dice everything is not going to work. I want to remind people, nothing about hostages, nothing about Hamas, nothing about what happened 2 weeks ago at that Nova Music Festival. Somebody put in the comments, Nova Music Festival. Let me be very clear. We stand with Israel. This is insanity. This crowd blames America. This is right in front of Providence Place Mall. Look at how far this crowd goes, and this is in the pouring rain. It is absolutely torrential rain. But you know what, folks? When you have this much hate, then you don't care about the weather, right? When you have hate as much as these people have, you don't care about the weather. So this is right at Providence Place Mall. They're now taking to the streets, looking for anyone that's Jewish, and they want to get them out of Providence. What a disgrace. I can't believe it's being allowed. Folks, this is McKees, Rhode Island. Where's Matos? We know BLM is here. Nothing negative towards Hamas. Nothing about the hostages. How about the 2 Americans that were freed? Nothing about that. Now, if Carmine can hear, Carmine, look where we are. We're right here at the mall. Carmine is going to join Juan, but it is tough getting around downtown now because of the street closures. Now, that woman that was yelling at me was saying, "Oh, DePietro, you and your Jews," because I am a member of the Rhode Island Coalition for Israel. And folks, I'm Roman Catholic, but this is insanity. They're the ones. They want to drive the Jews out of Israel into the sea. Now they're going after Biden. Folks, that says it all right there. Providence Place Mall. Colonization. It's not colonization. The Jews were there before the Arabs. The Jews were there before the Arabs. So it should be like the Native Americans. Think of Jerusalem, Bethlehem. So that's not colonization. Colonization is countries that go into countries and just grab the land. That's not what this is. I can't get over the ones wearing they're dressed up as like suicide vests. Now they're yelling Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Wow. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Wow. Allah Akbar. Oh, folks, that's what the terrorists yell. That's what ISIS yells. Can you imagine right now, we're in front of Providence Place Mall, and the crowd is yelling Allah Akbar. Wow. There's another sign. All Jews out of Rhode Island. What a disgrace. Now the question is, they may go to a synagogue to attack. We don't know. Folks, again, share that you're watching. This is downtown Providence. Look at this crowd. Right by the Providence Place Mall. Police have closed off the street. Boy, that woman yelling at me on the sidewalk saying, "You and your Jews." Folks, listen, anti-Semitism is wrong. If that's see how they depict it? That suddenly I'm with them. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am with them. I'm not with the terrorists. Allah Akbar. Wow. See, here's the drive the Jews into the sea and drown them. Wow. Folks, Providence, Saturday, October 21st. Total. Oh, there's one of the Antifa lawyers. We haven't seen them since the BLM marches. They have these caps on. I'll show you in a moment. the same crowd. It's Antifa. Oh, see how it all goes hand in hand? Yeah, look at the children marching. Good point. Again, if Carmine is listening, yeah, whatever. There's the communist organization. They're saying Israel killed kids. How many children have you decapitated? Folks, look at them all dressed like terrorists. This is a terrorist march. We've got state police here, Providence police here. Folks, notice the people wearing the masks. Gee, I wonder why they're wearing masks. So brave. I hope employers are looking at this crowd. Massive crowd. Whoa. Folks, terrorism hits Providence. Look at this. On your streets. Oh no. Folks, obviously there's a cell. Obviously there's a terrorist cell here in Providence. Somewhere in Rhode Island. Folks, again, if you appreciate On the Scene live stream on this soaking rain Saturday, look at them dressed up like the Hamas fighters. What a disgrace. Folks, this is not Halloween. It is raining sideways. Folks, this is Providence. Anti-Israel march for Hamas, support for Gaza, no mention of the massacre, no mention of the hostages.
Guys, filming this. You see this man right here? Always trying to create the divide.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Trying to create the divide.
Yeah. Look who you're marching with.
Man right here.
Look who you're marching with. Oh, I know who it is. There we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I need you to tell me. Yeah. You don't. How come? Why not the hostages? Why not the hostages? What about the hostages?
You don't even know anything that's going on.
Oh, we don't know what's going on? We know a lot that's going on. Wrong. Yeah, so killing babies, that's what you support. Yeah.
Who's killing babies?
Hamas. You support Hamas.
Nobody supports Hamas.
You do.
No.
It says end this. They want a ceasefire. It says end the ceasefire, right?
No, ceasefire.
What are you here for then? Ceasefire keeps Hamas in control. No. Listen, I'm not here to talk to you.
I'm not here to talk to you.
Officer, I'm not here to talk to you.
Listen, you gotta
Beat
stop
it.
what you do.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I need to speak to you.
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta stop your mouth.
What?
Yes,
I'm for peace.
You're out of control.
Yeah. Why don't you go to Gaza? See how that works out. Go to Gaza. See how that works out.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Let these people protest.
Good versus evil.
Let them protest.
I'm not bothering them.
Yes, you are.
How?
Yes, you are.
How? Public street.
Listen.
Public street. I'm not listening to you.
You're out of control.
Yeah, I'm out of control. Yeah.
You're chit-chatter.
Yeah. I don't support terrorism. Okay? I don't support terrorism.
Nobody supports terrorism.
These people do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
It says ceasefire now. I'm not here to debate you, sir. I'm not here to debate you.
Everybody's not a supporter of terrorism.
What?
No.
Yeah. What about the babies that were decapitated?
Listen. This is
Free
what
the
I'm
hostages.
here.
Listen, I'm not here to debate you. I'm not here to debate you, sir. All right?
Stop.
I've been there.
You're out of control. You're out of control.
Sorry.
This man here. This was the man that
Yeah,
caused all
whatever.
the problems.
Whatever. Yeah, I do. I say free the hostages.
You're going to be subpoenaed. You know, you're going to be one of the
Fine.
great witnesses in the case.
Good. Free the hostages. I'm not here to debate you.
Free the hostages.
Yes. Free the hostages.
Free the hostages.
Yeah, no. Wrong. Hamas must go.
Yeah.
Hamas must go.
Who's Hamas?
You're anti-Semitic.
Who's Hamas to you?
What do you mean? They
Are they a terrorist group or a political party?
they run
I'm asking you a
Gaza.
question.
Listen, I'm not here to answer your questions. I'm not here to answer your questions. They control Gaza.
Okay. And who gave them? Did they control
Palestinians.
Did they get voted in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are you talking about?
So I'm talking about getting rid of
They
Hamas.
got voted in. Leave them alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave them alone.
You don't care about the children killed.
Listen.
You don't
I
care
do
about the people
children.
killed.
That's the whole point.
No, you don't.
How are you going to go find people underground? What is your solution?
Free the
What is
hostages.
the solution?
Free
How
the
do you find
hostages.
them? What
Yes.
do you do? What do you do? You send more money over
Annihilate
there?
Hamas.
No.
Listen, I'm here to cover this.
No, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. We got this man live in Nairobi.
Good. I can't wait for my subpoena. Hey, you can't keep blocking me, bro.
So are you going to be willing to testify, John? Are you going to be willing to testify? Are you going to be willing to testify?
For
John?
what?
Huh?
For what?
In regards to the incident 3 years ago.
The what?
In regards to the incident 3 years ago.
What incident? Listen, I'm focused on this. I'm focused on this.
So you're going to be willing to testify?
No. Jeremy, listen,
No, because
I'm
some of your
working.
statements in regards to what you asked Amir are going to be...
Hey, don't hit me. Don't hit me like that. Yes, your umbrella hit me.
I just want to make
Your
sure.
umbrella hit me.
We'll be able to get in touch with you, right, John?
Yeah. Listen, do you think this is the right time to contact you?
Yeah, that's the right time.
Go call Tara.
Behind the banner.
It's Tara's friend. Jesus, folks. Palestinian flag. Folks, thank you for the stars on this rainy Saturday. That's one of the white people, or the ATV people. It's one of Tara's friends. I just say that. They have him on the air. I would never entertain that idiot. Folks, if you appreciate On the Scene live stream, you could send 500 stars, 200 stars. Subscribe to the page. If you're on the right side of history, now this started at the State House, and now we are almost in front of the Biltmore, or whatever we're calling it. Folks, again, good afternoon, everybody. I don't know where Carmine is. Carmine, wherever you are, you can see where I am. Where is Carmine? All right, folks, share that we are watching. Here's Carmine. All right, stay close.
This is crazy.
It is. You're with me. Stay close. Folks, this is Providence. Now we're going to be going in front of Providence City Hall. Look at this. Carmine is here. And he's got his dog. Good. Stay with me. We got some terrorists in the crowd. I can't get over the insensitivity of the people dressed as the paragliders. I mean, is it me, or that is just really, really unbelievable? That, like, how is that anything that should be? I mean, we know what happened, right? They parachuted or paraglided in to that music festival and killed all those innocent people that were at the music festival. And you're dressed as the paragliders. Like they're wearing a suicide vest. I just can't get over the anti-Semitism. So now they're all trying to look and intimidate me. Screw it. This is still America. One thing I'll say is this is a very well organized. I'm going to think this has got to be Brown University. No way the locals could coordinate this. There's the Public's radio, or Al Jazeera. Can't believe it. We're dealing with people that call the cackle. Good thing it's not raining that hard. Folks, again, this is downtown. You can see there's a good shot. Oh, it's the Graduate now. Used to be the Biltmore. Imagine Cianci looking out to this. So that Muslim lady's trying to get other people to now come after me. Good thing Carmine's here with his dog. Hey, listen, I have nothing to worry about. Remember, Hamas, they like to just go after women and children. So their supporters are the same way. So one is not concerned. So folks, right now, again, you're looking, this is a March rally that started at the Rhode Island State House. It is going down. Well, I wonder, if you're Jewish, what do you think of this crowd in downtown Providence marching that they want to eradicate all Jewish people all over the world? But remember, Governor McKee says the biggest threat is white supremacists and MAGA Republicans. All right, it's just 2:37. What a disgrace. Wow. Folks, low point in the history of Providence. All right, they're going to bring them to the left. Look at them dressed up wearing the flags. What's that?
I can't believe they have the cops escort.
Yeah. Well, they have to. Oh, folks, now they're... I don't know what they're booing. They're booing City Hall. What? Oh, the Israeli flag. Good point. Folks, there's the Israeli flag on Providence City Hall. Flag of Israel. Look at that. Nice job by Mayor Smiley. Folks, again, you're watching. Yeah, they want to take down the Israeli flag. Folks, we're going to cover. There's a little bit of the back of the march. Now, folks, there was no prison break. These are the protesters. Look at them covering their faces. Good thing you're wearing a mask. Look at the number of people that are here. Folks, here that you are watching. Yeah, they want to take down. Look at the children. That's child abuse. Look at them all dressed up in their Palestine outfits. That's the Hamas battle cry. Hey, let's go.
Who's that guy, John?
He's the legal guy for them. He's a legal observer. They wear those hats. Let's stay right here. Oh, they're going to stay here a little bit. Let's stay right here for a moment. Folks, this is in front of Providence City Hall. They're trying to figure out a way to get up to take down the flag. Police are not going to allow it. And I want to remind people, it is pouring rain. Pouring rain, isn't it? Unbelievable. I thought the rain would keep them away.
John, when I tell you 10
No,
people,
I understand.
12:30.
Wow. That's one of the legal observers. That's an Antifa observer. How sad. Folks, who says we don't have terror cells? Folks, remember, you can type in someone's name. If you're watching from another state, this is Providence, Rhode Island, you can type in what state you're watching from, and they're still coming. I wanted to just see how deep it goes. And now you get a sense of it. I can't tell if they're stopping at City Hall or they're just backing up. Folks, again, look at nothing about hostages. Nothing about the Americans. Nothing about the Nova Music Festival. Now they have a flag. They have a Palestinian flag. And they're trying to figure out a way to get up there to take down the Israeli flag. That's something to watch over the next couple of days and weeks. Someone in this group is then going to try to get up there to remove it. Okay, let's go. Folks, again, heavy Providence police presence and state police, by the way. A Hamas support, anti-Semitic, anti-Israel rally. What I'm amazed at, I shouldn't be, is the people that don't even realize of what the beliefs in Gaza, which is they're against all gays. They believe in pedophilia. There are 12-year-olds that are proclaimed and child brides, and no Jews or Christians could live in Gaza. It's all Arab Muslims. this. Wow. All right, they're making their way. I'm sure they'll be welcomed at Trinity Rep. Folks, you're watching live coverage. It's Juan on the scene live stream. This is downtown Providence, where there's a Hamas support rally, anti-Semitic, taking place. It started at Governor McKee's State House. I was not there at the very beginning because of rain and traffic. So we're trying to gauge whether or not, heard there was some elected official that welcomed the crowd, but that is not confirmed. Folks, this is like the old BLM days. Wow. I just, folks, again, I want to be very clear. So I'm, as many of you know, like many others, Roman Catholic, 12 years Catholic education. Obviously, many, many good friends of the Jewish faith. One of my best friends is one of the chosen people. I'm on the Rhode Island Coalition for Israel group, and I just never thought I would witness such anti-Semitism in the state, really in any year, but certainly not in 2023. And let's be clear about this. Folks, there are no Republicans here. This is the Rhode Island Democrat Party. Providence Police are doing a very good job. Folks, remember, share that you are watching. You can type in someone's name. That will notify them to come to the page. These are socialists, communists, Black Lives Matter. The leader of the ATVs was there. Now this is interesting. The people standing outside the bar. See if this leads to any type of confrontation. Come on. See if those guys do anything. We'll stop for a moment, folks. Again, you're watching On the Scene live stream. Rainy Saturday, and anti-Semitism has taken over downtown Providence. You can hear them. Brick by brick, wall by wall, they want to put all the Jews in the sea. Wow. Huh. This is the same crowd that talks about anti-bullying measures. We're better in the middle. Look at this march through downtown Providence. Folks, you're watching On the Scene live stream. Remember, you can subscribe to the page. We appreciate all the stars on this rainy Saturday. Juan is soaked. I am the soaked Juan, but still the chosen Juan. There's that Muslim lady yelling at me. There's the lady that said, "You and your Jews," right there. Now she's filming me.
Girls reporters.
I don't know who they are. She's with Publix Radio. There's Club Ambition. Hey, man. So you come to things.
Whenever I can.
I didn't know that. Now, are you with this crowd? You're not with them? Okay. You don't support terrorism?
I should get your ticket.
Nah, that's all right. I got my own thing going, bro.
No problem.
It's well organized. Whoever put it together, it's well organized.
It is. Yep. He's friendly with them. He's on TikTok under Club Ambition, also on YouTube. Total thief. He rips off videos. But... Oh. Folks, some heavy wind gusts. Here we come again. Oh. Very well organized.
What's that?
Very well organized. Folks, again, that's driving all Jews into the Mediterranean Sea. That's what that is. No one can tell differently. When they say from the river to the sea, that means no Jewish people. Wow, they're still going. Crazy. Folks, again, thank you for all the stars on this Saturday. If you appreciate the live on the scene live stream coverage like Cranston PD Live last night, then this Hamas rally today, you could send 500 stars in the link. They're getting louder, actually. This is going to be interesting what they do here. Oh, they're going to guide them that way. Come on. What I don't understand, seriously, is what if you're a Jewish student at Brown? What if you're a Jewish student at RISD? What if you're just someone who's Jewish who's in Providence? Like, what is this? Folks, if those that wonder, like, how could that have happened with Hitler's Germany? This is a pretty good example of it. Who knew there were so many sleeper cells in our area? Folks, again, you're watching live coverage. This is a Hamas support rally is what it really is. I'll tell you, the elements are so brutal. It's amazing. We're almost at 500 people. If people share that they're watching, or if they if you type in someone's name, I'm sure we can get it over 500. I just want to, let's talk facts. There's nothing here about hostages. There's nothing here about the Americans that were released. There's nothing about those killed at the festival. And I'm not sure how you can do that. It's a real march around downtown. Wow.
That's right. They let them march all night if they want.
No.
At what point do they shut it down?
Pretty soon they're going to march back to the State House. They're going to let them catch up a little bit. Folks, again, you're watching On the Scene live stream. This is a Palestinian support rally, downtown Providence. Huge crowd. All right, I'll ask Carmine. All right, let me see what he says. How many people are here? Let's see. There's more than 300. Carmine, how many people would you say are marching?
I'd say a good 500.
Yeah, I'd say 500. Wow, we are all Palestinians. Speak for yourself. Folks, excellent job, by the way, by Providence Police trying to manage this. Now, I want to remind people, it is raining sideways. I don't know what the crowd would be like if, in fact, if it was 70 and sunny, or even just 65 and sunny. Folks, thank you for the stars on this rainy Saturday. Juan is truly, look at all the people. How deep this crowd goes, all the way down from here to Trinity Rep. Look at the people marching with the masks. Is Connecticut in the house? Massachusetts watching.
This red light, the end of the line was at the opposite block, so there's a good fight. It's bumper to bumper.
It's 500. Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Maybe
500.
more. Maybe 600. All right, so when is the Support Israel March? I don't know when the pro-Israel march is. I'll keep you posted, folks. Look at this. Downtown Providence. This, just so we're clear, this is the college kids. There are some locals involved here, but for the most part, this is the colleges. So, folks, this started as a rally at the State House, and they all piled in at 1 o'clock, right?
What's that?
They all piled in at 1 o'clock.
After 1.
After 1, yeah.
At 12:30, there were 10 people there.
12:30, there were 10 people. I bet they came down the hill. Now they're yelling the Allah Akbar again. Allah Akbar.
You know what I'm shocked about? They haven't got any resistance yet.
Yeah. Wow. This is, folks, they're yelling Allah Akbar. Folks, on the scene on the wet live stream. Right now they're arguing a little bit. She's complaining they're doing the Allah Akbar. Which we know when we've heard that. Let's hope Homeland Security is watching this. Folks, Allah Akbar, Muhammad Atta, he'd be here if he wasn't the pilot on 9/11. This is like central casting for a movie on 9/11. Wow. And even with all this rain, there's a stench to them. It's tradition that they don't shower the day of the protest. And it shows. Wow. Our Providence Police are trying to determine. There's another Antifa legal person. Seeing the neon hat? They're going to go right past the P-PAC. Good thing Fiddler on the Roof isn't playing at the P-PAC. We'd have a friggin' riot. Wow. Folks, again, that is anti-Semitic, from the river to the sea. Because that means the Jews are going in the Mediterranean Sea. I was there. I also want to be very clear, folks. I'm not even attempting or pretending to be partial. I am 100% with Israel. Trying to figure out whether I haven't started the ground invasion. I think we should offer free tickets to Gaza to this crowd. Exchange for the hostages. Oh yeah, they're peaceful, all right. Ask the women and children at the kibbutz if they're peaceful. They're real nonviolent. This is the crowd. Look at, they're all proud that they were chanting Allah Akbar. Folks, this is definitely a cell right here. Let's hope they haven't been videoing at TF Green. Oh yeah, lot of masks. Yeah, because you may catch COVID in this rain outside. Folks, you're watching live coverage. I was talking to Carmine. He's like, "There's 10 people wanted a tent." And then full. No, I understand that. I'm saying that's how quickly they came.
Oh,
I think they came down the hill.
I came through.
They came down College Hill.
There were still 10 people there.
Yeah, they came down College Hill, and that's the bulk of the crowd. This is Brown University. It just is. Wow. I gotta call my friend Robin after this. Howard and all my friends at Rhode Island Coalition for Israel. This situation's worse than I thought. It's actually much worse than I thought. Oh, I'll tell you later. He's a BLM person. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, of course they are. Kidding me? It's all the same. There's a member of DARE right there. I remember way back at HHA days we had Mary Kay Harrison that started DARE. So I don't know. They're like the front for this. You know what? The way Iran uses Hamas, the Palestinian terrorists use like a local group like Direct Action. But this is way too organized. Look at them all getting high. Good thing it's raining. Very few members of this crowd showered today. Drown the Jews in the sea. It's terrible. I can't believe this is just disgraceful what we're listening to. Oh, what's playing at the P-Pack? Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
That thing came through.
Oh. Oh, that's all right. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. Yeah. Thanks, Connie. Good job. Jesus. How many Arabs are there in Rhode Island? I'm trying to think. Was Mrs. Doubtfire, was she Jewish in that show? I hope not. Are they going to tear down the P-Pack? Folks, again, just let's deal with facts. You cannot be anything other than Muslim in Gaza. So Jews, Christians don't exist. You can't be gay and live in Gaza. They believe in child brides, which is pedophilia. 12-year-old girls are told that they're a bride. I want you to think of the atrocities that were done at the Kibbutz, at the Nova Music Festival. There's no two sides to this equation. One group is on the side of terrorists. Israel is our ally, a valued ally. Okay, it is a big crowd. I want to be very clear. Folks, thank you for the stars on the Saturday. This is a tough one. I thought I was going to have a relaxing afternoon. When I saw the rain, I thought, all right, well, there's no way they're having it today. Oh, they think they spot a Jewish person in the car. There are certain anti-Semitic remarks being made that I'm not going to repeat. I'm not going to repeat. They're checking out to see the show at the P-Pack. Good. Somebody tell Lynn Singleton, as I said. Good thing we don't have Fiddler on the Roof. Oh, I'm sorry. Folks, you're watching live coverage, pro-Hamas rally, downtown Providence. I would say 600 people, maybe 700, on and off. Started at the Rhode Island State House. Now they're making their way through the city of Providence in this march, stopping at all Jewish businesses. Shalom. Look at some of them dressed up as the Hamas terrorists. Folks, did you ever think you would see... Do you think Buddy Sancy would allow this? Hi. Who knew? Folks, remember, when people tell you and show you who they are, believe them. Now they're channeling anti-Allah Akbar again. Look at them. There are the paragliders on the other side. There's the woman dressed as a suicide bomber. Oh, now they want to find the Holocaust monument. Now, I think police are going to stop that. I think. See, here we go again. Have you ever heard such anti-Semitism? For those that are watching, if you're new, I want to be very clear. This is good versus evil. They are supporting and encouraging violent attack on the innocent civilians of Israel. Period. Full stop. Oh, it's gusty here. They're in front of the P-Pack. They don't want any Jewish productions at the P-Pack. How does anyone siding with this? But there's no doubt about it. Folks, again, you're watching live coverage. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're here, so you don't have to be here. What's that? Folks, it's tough with the logistics of it, and also of the, obviously it's pouring rain. Again, to show you what this looks like. Providence police doing a good job blocking off the streets for this terrorist rally. Some of you may watch this on replay. We'll obviously have this on YouTube. You just gotta wonder if they're planning any attacks locally. And I want all my Jewish friends to know that I knew that if I didn't cover this, you're not going to get the unsanitized version, folks. Folks, thumbs up if you like the unfiltered, unsanitized version of what these people are all about, which is about hatred, and they want all anti-Semitic talk. You don't support terrorist actions. I'll tell you, the crowd is not diminishing. For those that are just tuning in, it's a challenge here to try to do this broadcast, but it's worth it. And I hope my friends from Rhode Island Coalition for Israel are watching this. Yeah, the ones in the masks, it's another level of power. But it's, I'll tell you this, it's well organized. I have a lot of people here. You have the socialists, you have BLM, you have the Rhode Island Communists, you have members of Antifa I spot in the crowd. And also, I want to mention, as much as someone may say it's a peaceful rally, I want you to think what the message is. The message is eradicate the Jewish people. So, you know, I can't imagine someone trying to say, yeah, but it's, how is that peaceful? They're talking about let's drown all the Jews in the sea. Yeah, but they said it in a peaceful manner. Oh, folks, Johnston's son is here. Working press! Working Jewish press! Wow, Johnston's son cutting in front. Folks, by the way, the other night in Warwick, that was the cruiser that Bacchus soiled on. That cost $5,000 to clean it and fumigate it. Now again, it continues. Come in. We'll let them walk by a little bit. Because then we can go around and catch up. Folks, we're going to let the crowd come by just a little bit. stay under here for a minute. Come on, again. All right, folks, again, this is live coverage of what some of these Hamas people walk on. Look at Jews say, I don't know about that. Side of they on. Here's the communist flag.
Free, free Palestine! 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 Free, free Palestine!
As you see, look at them in the middle with the communist sign. See them with the red. There's a brown umbrella. Not a good look. What? Hey, folks, we saw this at Harvard. Again, good afternoon, everybody. It is Juan on the scene. It's anti-Semitic, anti-Israel, anti-democracy, anti-USA march. You're not with them, are you? You're not with them, are you? Imagine if it was 65 and sunny. It's a big turnout. This is the largest protest. Yes. This is the biggest protest since the State House, June of 2020. Right? Well, we saw the front. We might as well see it from the back a little bit.
I'd be shocked if there's even 100 to 200 Muslims here.
Good point. Definitely some terror cells, though. Folks, again, you're watching, so we are in downtown Providence. This is the pro-Hamas march. They're stopping in front of all the Jewish-owned businesses in downtown. Now, I also want to remind people, this is the same crowd that will have a sign on their front lawn that said, "Hate has no home here." But from the river to the sea, we want to drown the Jews in the sea. That's not a catchy lullaby. It's hard to believe it is allowed. I mean, I'm a big First Amendment supporter, folks, but I mean, you're standing in front of Jewish-owned businesses screaming, "We're going to drown you all," and it's allowed. It's just 3:17. Folks, you're now watching live coverage, pro-Hamas rally. See, now they're stopping again in front of a Jewish-owned business. And they all spit. I think we captured that a little while back. We have footage that I just got where the parents are showing the little girl to spit on the doorstep of the Jewish-owned business here in downtown Providence. That's another one of their tactics. Can you step over that? Can you? We'll just walk at the back. Folks, thank you for the stars on this Saturday. Now they pause again. front of a Jewish business. Really disgraceful. Hope the Providence East Side is watching this. Folks, this is, I also see some signs for Rhode Island Democrat Party. Definitely the progressives. I don't know if we saw that Donnie Anderson. Just a reminder, folks, those that are trans, yeah, that wouldn't be allowed in Gaza. Just so we're clear, right? Gay, trans, yeah, they'd be put to death in Gaza. So the people that are supporting that are just delusional. And I get it, there's a lot of misinformed individuals. But I just, as many of you know, I mean, we've covered a lot of rallies. I've probably covered more than anyone, sadly, but I've just never seen such open Semitism, anti-Semitism. This is the new Rhode Island. Huge smell of cannabis as well. Folks, as we make our way, here's the old arcade, what's left of it. Most people look frightened. Let's hope they're not Jewish shop owners. This crowd will start breaking the windows. They continue the march. This is a Hamas support, and you see at the back are the ones that pay tribute to the suicide bombers. You saw the other ones on the other side. They are dressed up as the paragliders. They were cheered by the crowd for the paragliders of Hamas that parachuted into the Nova Music Festival. Folks, don't worry, it winds around. We'll work our way back up to the front. I wanted to catch the back a little bit, just so you can see the extent of how far it goes. Again, you're watching on the scene live stream. Pro-Hamas rally, downtown Providence. They're marching to rid the city of any non-Muslim. And I want to thank Providence police folks. They stopped them. They were going to try to go to a synagogue, and then they were also going to try to go by the cathedral for vandalism purposes. Great job by the Providence police for putting a halt to that. Again, make sure you like the page, make sure you follow this page. And I want to thank everybody for their stars on this very rainy Saturday. Every time I think, like, wow, is it letting up? But it's actually not. The ones in the back, dressed as suicide bombers with masks. I hope police are watching that. Vile anti-Jewish messages from this crowd. So they're saying they're going after Textron. They believe that Textron is Jewish owned. police are trying to stop them now. They want to smash the windows. I have no idea if Textron is Jewish owned. But it's a violent crowd. Well, that's a new chant. No more money for Israel to bribe. That says a lot. Oh, they're going to read. Folks are watching live coverage, Juan on the Scene live stream. Palestinians support anti-Israel march in Providence. Thank you, folks. Yelling Allah Akbar again. Now, ready? Here's a bet. No one in local media will report that they're yelling Allah Akbar, except for the chosen one. The chosen one who supports the chosen people. I know it's moving around a little bit. Hold on. Folks, just more anti-Semitic pablum. Grid, Rhode Island, up there. Well, there's a lot of signs that say about Jews, which I'm very surprised at. With the Allah Akbar again. Oh yeah. It's a very violent crowd. Folks, again, you're watching. This is a anti-Israel rally. Downtown Providence. And the parents having the kids go up and and spit on the doorsteps of the Jewish businesses. That's another level. Bomb lie. Sorry, folks, very difficult. Again, folks, you're watching live coverage. This rally.
A lot of people bailing out now.
I think, yeah. Well, you don't do this. This totally kills the momentum, you know. continues. One on the scene, live stream. Hopefully they're gonna head back towards the State House. Unless they end it here. Thank you for all the stars on this rainy Saturday. Oh. Two more speakers. Folks, one working it today. I want to thank Ann. I have not been able to see all the comments, but I want to thank our moderators, Ann and Robin and David. Folks, because of the element of the rain, I have not been able to check anything. Thank you for all the stars, folks. This is a tough one, right? We were last night with Cranston Police. Officer Davis was great. By the way, that was a mistake on my part. Oh, Rhode Island Democrats. Here we go. Wow, Rhode Island Democrat Party, folks. It's Officer Davis. Sorry, last night, that was my mistake. It was a typo in the very beginning. I put Sergeant Davis. It's Officer Davis. I apologize. We were calling her Officer Davis, but I think we caught that it said Sergeant, and she's an officer. So, and she's excellent. She was very professional, very impressive. Folks, again, you're looking, so we're right, this is the base of the Turk's Head building, which is right there. And the new Joe Palino hotel is right next to it, right there. But this is the Textron building. I don't know whose idea it was to have these speakers at this point, but I will give credit. This was a well-organized march and rally at the State House, and under very tough conditions. Okay, thanks, bro. Please, thanks, Conway. Thumbs up for Conway. Came down to support. I'm going to try to see if there's a place we can stand that's not so much in the wind and rain. It's possible. Not leaving. We stay to the end. It's not true. I hope people are hearing that they keep saying the hospital was bombed. Now that's completely false, and to put it out there is putting out false information. And I don't know why local press, other than one, will call them out on it. I don't understand. Folks, I also want to address, someone asked me, did I see any elected officials? It's very difficult because of the umbrellas, raincoats, and masks. So the answer is it's possible, but it's difficult. And I'm going to hesitate to name someone unless we're positive. They're just droning on now. A couple things about this, and again, folks, good afternoon. A couple things about this. This group is not acknowledging what took place 2 weeks ago today. They're not even acknowledging the people that support the Palestinians. They don't acknowledge what happened on Saturday, October 7th.
No.
The people of Israel are more in line with our values. Family, peace, democracy. They don't acknowledge the hostages. They don't acknowledge the atrocities that we've heard. They won't acknowledge the young girl who was dead in the back of the truck being driven around. They won't acknowledge what happened at the Kibbutz. They won't even acknowledge the hostages. Leaving. I don't blame them, but one is tempted to leave. No ceasefire. No. Ceasefire means that Hamas remains in charge. I feel like I'm in Yemen. Wow, folks, good afternoon. Phew. Yeah, maybe I have a few more speakers. All right, I mean, it's not a bad thing that the crowd's dying down a little bit. We're, again, watching live coverage. Can't have it both ways. There's no in between. One group was attacked, one group wants peace. Don't tell me when the crowd is chanting from the river to the sea, we're gonna eradicate. That's genocide. They're killing them because of their Jewish faith. Now they're doing the Allah Akbar again. Doesn't mean that. It rains every Saturday. It was a long rally. It started at 1 o'clock. Now they're booing. But I call them terrorists. check out another angle. Folks, Providence police on the scene. Providence police on the scene. Just letting them gather. Shalom. Shalom. Folks, you're watching live coverage. One in the rain. This guy wrap it up. I get it. You hate America. Next. Let's have the next anti-Semitic, anti-American speaker, please. You're lucky I'm not running the speaker program. All right, we get it. Right. The Arabs are all good, we're all bad. Folks, you're watching pro-Hamas rally, downtown Providence. I should go in and see if Joe Palino's in his restaurant. Allah, 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 Allah Akbar, Allah, Allah, Allah Akbar. Oh good, it's a terrorist song. Allah, Allah Akbar, Allah. Folks, thumbs up if you are enjoying the coverage. Charles with you. Double Shot Jew Tuesday, 94 HJY. By the way, great job by Providence Police stopping them from, they were going to go over to the Holocaust Memorial across the street. Charles with you, Hamas Tuesday. Scarpetti's coming up. Ugh. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. So 2 weeks ago, October 7th, there was a peace music festival, the Nova Festival in Israel. Hamas terrorists, paragliders landed, killed as many people as they could, went into a kibbutz, killing as many people as they could, raped and beheaded infants. And this crowd, there's the Allah Akbar, is out here supporting them. Thank you for the stars, folks, on this Saturday. Lana's certainly earned them. On the scene live stream, we jumped into action. I want to admit, I want to thank Carmine, by the way, providing security with his K9. Folks, I did think, admittedly, I thought, all right, they'll just reschedule for tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. You don't need to have it today. Maybe this does end it, because then they go up the hill to Brown. I don't want to be on the news. Allah Akbar. Wana Akbar. Wana Akbar. Shalom. Allah Akbar. Oops, this is... Oh. Where are they going? What? Oh. Washington. They're going to all take a bus to march in Washington. Good. Take your anti-Semitic road trip. Look at that sign. Bombs? No. No bombs or matzo balls. See, why is that allowed? Allah Akbar. Oh. But folks, they have taken over downtown. No question about it. Let's just be very clear. 2 weeks ago, the world changed. And these individuals are supporting the people that attacked that Saturday. Oh. Listen how all they talk about is the bombs in Gaza. What about the hostages? What about the people that killed at the music festival? What about the people in the kibbutz? What about the women and children? Look, I'm very tempted to leave, but the rule we have is we stay to the end. Because then you never know if something happens at the end. Some nitwit does something. So we're staying. Much as I'd like to screw. Allah Akbar. Oh, God. Again, I admit, I can't stand the anti-American sentiment. Iran uses Hezbollah as a proxy. Hezbollah works with Hamas. Get it? We support Israel. All these people talking about Gaza. There's no Jews allowed in Gaza. There's no Christians allowed in Gaza. There's no gays allowed in Gaza. They allow pedophiles, child brides. And this is who these people support. There's not been one word about hostages. No word about the NOAA Music Festival. Thank you for all the stars, folks, on this rainy Saturday. I want to be sedated. Don't use the Ramones in your chant, Harry. I wonder if they're going to do a post-March press conference. Why do you want to put all the Jews in the Mediterranean Sea? Folks, by the way, again, as I've said, good afternoon, one and all. It is Juan. As I've said, I spent 2 weeks in Israel. I traveled all over. Landed in Tel Aviv, which is beautiful. It's like Miami Beach, except it can be dangerous. We went up. We stayed overnight in a kibbutz. Went to the Golan Heights, which is the main tank base. We can see Lebanon. We went into the West Bank. We went into Jerusalem, Bethlehem. I attempted to get to Ramallah. One of the most enjoyable days. Went to Masada, Al-Assad, the giant mountain. And then had an incredibly enjoyable day lounging at the Dead Sea. Cigar in one hand, drink in the other hand, because you float. Beautiful weather, looking at Jordan. To me, there's no in between. I am 100% behind Israel. Okay, now they're saying goodbye, so maybe they're not going to march up the hill. I don't think they are. All right, folks, with that, we're going to say good afternoon from downtown Providence. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you for all the stars. Folks, make sure you follow the page. Thank you to our Team One moderators. You've been watching live coverage, One on the Scene live stream.